quick video today on can retail sports cards trash be saved? With the release of Prizm this week, Prizm Football, it's so watered down and so no numbered cards, no nothing. It just made me think about retail sports cards as a whole. And we've hit a general downslide for a long time, but I think now we're coming on pretty much the end of reality in terms of sports cards from retail truly being worth anything. And I'm going to exclude like Kabooms and Downtowns and some of those type of, hits. But other than that, retail sports cards to me right now are just complete and total trash, unfortunately. I think there's ways to fix retail. It looks like Fanatics wants, someday down the road, you're not going to have to worry about restocks at your local Target or Walmart. They want you to set up an account on Fanatics, agree to buy a bunch of products throughout the year, have it drop shipped to you, and get in your hands right away, which I think is a great concept. And if they have the stuff to do that, I think it's the way to go, to be honest with you. But you still got to put in, retail hits. And I think that's where we're at in the hobby in terms of, I think hobby products need to stay very much hobby, and they need to create a real category for retail cards that are their own thing in terms of being numbered and in terms of autos and things of that nature. That retail hits are one thing and hobby hits are another, which I know can be controversial, but I think that's the real thing that needs to happen so people can get excited on one front for retail cards and then can also have a different experience when they're ripping hobby boxes. There's no real resale right now of anything that's retail, it's in terms of sports cards. And that's a good thing, but it's also, we could be going down a downward slide because the prices are so bad too for retail products that don't match what you could actually get. So I think the Fanatics long-term vision of the accounts is the way to go, but I also think you got to make a true separation between retail and hobby. And I would tell you this, if I was Fanatics, I would be getting rid of sets. Keeping the name brand of some of these products, but getting rid of sets. Look, back in the day, people used to collect sets. It was a thing. But now we got 300, 400, 500 card sets. Nobody's collecting sets anymore. Everybody's collecting singles or the hits. So I would say, look, lower product, maybe some of your mainstream products you keep and you still do sets with them. But the rest of the stuff, don't be doing sets. Make it a smaller product. People just want the back of the pack anyways. Why don't you just, make mega boxes that have 7 to 10 cards in it? A blaster with 5 cards in it, 5 packs, 1 card a piece. Do things like that. I think that would go to the person who wants to invest in those type of retail cards at this point. Set collecting is a dying breed by a long shot. The only people that collect sets are long-term, older sets type stuff. So maybe with UFC, you just got like a 100 card set or something. Yeah, you keep some of that stuff. But there's some things that I just mentioned there that could help the retail sports cards. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. I'll leave comments in the section below.